Now, Buster, let's discuss it. We're going to kick it straight to the oppressed man.
Greetings, it's your girl, best-selling author, Queen Goddess of the Happy to Be Nappy show. Everything that comes from the crown chakra, and I am your host. Today is a very historic day. It's Juneteenth, it's Father's Day. It's honoring the black man in the military, the railroads. I'm here at the Gold Florida East Coast Railroad Museum, where our black men and women have done so many historical things that we don't even know the history of. But I have one special guest here that's going to give us just a little bit about this special Father's Day. And he is an artist and a wonderful, phenomenal man. I won't even go anymore. I'm going to put you in touch with Reverend Allen. So peace and natural hair grease, so much love and light. All right.
Well, I thank you, Queen. You're such a lovely, well-spirited woman, and your products are touching the lives of others in a holistic way. And I thank you for coming out today to the Gold Coast Railroad Museum, where we have exhibits of African American contributions to the National Railroad system, whether it was porters, maids, car cleaners, waiters, cooks, all those things, those people who worked on the section gangs. We want to tell their stories, but sometimes they are lost. And what we're trying to do is blow on those old dry bones and bring life to them, because they belong to all of us as a legacy. We're here in the World War I area, which is an area that's normally overlooked. Our black World War I soldiers, men and women. Women left the teachers' colleges, World War I, 1918, 1917. Major flu epidemic going across the country. There are major riots in East St. Louis and Detroit and Tulsa, Oklahoma, and other places. There are lynchings going on, and you say, well, why would someone want to contribute their service, their life, in a country that has so much atrocities going on against them? That just displays the courage and the heart that our predecessors had, building a highway for us to have it better. And that's why we do these things. And in World War I, we have the stories of the 369th, the Harlem Hellcats, also the 371, the 372, 373. All of these regiments, the 805 Pioneers, they all fought for our liberation. And for the liberation of France. Many of the combat troops, the 369, 370s, fought under the French flag, and they were matched up, Frenchman and a black soldier, Frenchman and a black soldier. And they did meritorious duty. Most of them, let's say for instance the Harlem Hellcats, the 369, the fighting 369, they all received the Croix de Guerre, the highest award the French government give. And Henry Johnson, who's out of New York, received the Croix de Guerre with palms, which is another distinction. So those stories, Eugene Bullitt, who's from Columbus, Georgia, became a flying black ace for the Lafayette Escadrille in Paris. We have all these stories. We have sisters who were in teacher colleges and all these colleges, and we're only a generation from slavery, but now we're in college, and they hear this conflict going on in Europe, and that the black soldiers are not being able to be treated by the Red Cross properly all the time, and they volunteer. They take this journey, these young women take the journey across the sea where it could have been torpedoed by a U-boat or whatever. Treacherous times, flu epidemic, and all those things, but they went over to serve. Women served in other capacities other than nurses. And we want to lift those stories up, because those are our ancestors. And we've seemed to have forgotten that there are many gifts. So we invite all of you to come out to the Gold Coast Railroad Museum, open 7 days a week, from 11 to about 4 p.m. It's also available for special events. And I'm available to come out and give lectures or to show some artifacts. It's all about us coming together in some synergy and some synthesis, because we heal one another. We are ladders unto one another, and I thank you.
Thank you so much, Brother Reverend Allen. We appreciate your historical vision. It's so historical to know where you're coming from, to know where you're going today. This is Reverend Allen's grandfather who was in the war, who fought. These are great men. Happy Father's Day to you, although you've moved on. This is a historical day. This is a beautiful day. This is a day about us knowing our history and our culture. And I want to thank you, Reverend Allen, for letting me come here to Florida's East Coast Railroad Museum, where they have both the military and the lives of our African American women that were in the military, and men, and our African American men and women that were also in part of the railroad system. It was a big journey here in America and abroad. So peace and natural hair grease, much love and light, and make it to the East Coast of Florida's Gold Coast Railroad Museum, because your history is like a tree without roots. If you don't have it, you have nothing. So peace.
Now bust it, let's discuss it. We're gonna kick it straight to the oppressed man scene, cause all oppressors must pay up. Booyaka, booyaka. Ay-yow! Reparations. We're about to drop this charm.
Yeah.
Gonna leave the youth minding a calm.
Yeah.
Coming to you like the quiet storm.
Yeah.
Cause we're about to drop this charm.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, y'all.
Reparations, we're taking this one to United Nations. Reparations, we're taking this one to United Nations.
Lord have mercy, bye-bye, we desire reparations, what we need, United Nations indeed. Now listen up, or yours must pay up. You paid back the Japanese, and I think I'm gonna sneeze. When you had the original man as a slave for too many years, destroyed the original land, built up America, Europe and South Africa, built on the backs of slaves, sending many to the graves. Now you have the world in mental slavery. Pardon me, but this royal queen sees vividly. You have the people fooled historically. So people of the world, you better go learn your history, because the black man has been here from what? Now check it out. The Europeans came and enslaved and colonialized the royal original world. Shipped us to America, Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, Montserrat. Check your history, y'all. This is all facts.
Reparations, we're taking this one to United Nations. Reparations, we're taking this one to United Nations.
Lord have mercy, bye-bye, we desire reparations, what we need, United Nations indeed. Now look around, you might begin to frown because of all the madness all around. Crack is fat in the hood, guns is easy as apple pie. Me say me on my why. AIDS is on the rise, self-respect and positive thinking is on a decline. More and more of our people in prisons and on the welfare line. Now check the present time. America got troops in third world countries not telling American people the real truth. Bust the move with Israel and Palestine. Got the people thinking all is fine. Now oppressed people, it's time to wake up. Check out the city that you live in. The gold, silver, and diamonds are not controlled by you. It's controlled by the people that robbed, raped, and enslaved you. Don't be no economical fool. Stop spending your money with the man that owes you, boo.
Reparations, we're taking this one to United Nations. Reparations, we're taking this one to United Nations.
Lord have mercy, bye-bye, we desire reparations, what we need, United Nations indeed. Yo, people of the sun, remember you're the original one. As the Bible says, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Now check your current situation. Who controls this oppressed nation? Yo, y'all, it's time to get your reparations. Young brothers and sisters, put away your knives, guns, and automatics. because it's